Well, Charger fans, just like that, the 2024 NFL season comes to a close for the LA Chargers. Here's our season recap here up on Chargers Syndicate. Bolt up, Bolt fam. What's going on? It is I, Jake Silva, here on Chargers Syndicate, giving you everything LA Chargers news and so much more. If it's your first time ever up onto the channel, I encourage you guys to like, subscribe, hit the bell button, keep you up to date on future and past videos. Also, catch me on Roundtable Sports every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific on Roundtable Sports Network for the AFC West Roundtable. And also, get your hands on your very own customized life-size and collectible helmet through greengridiron.com with their sales going on all through 2025. Check them out at greengridiron.com. Use the promo code before checkout, LACSYN, and that is LACSYN is the promo code right after checkout for your guys' discount to get you started on the 2025 year, all on greengridiron.com. Well, Charger fans, not entirely the finish that the Chargers wanted. However, the Los Angeles Chargers exceeded heavily on expectations all throughout the 2024 season. As we recap the Los Angeles Chargers' season that started out under first-year head coach Jim Harbaugh, who made his comeback since he last coached in the NFL, really turned this organization around. So as we looked all throughout the 11 games that the Chargers ended up winning, between the Raiders twice, the Panthers, the Broncos twice, Saints, Browns, Titans, Bengals, Falcons, and the Patriots. This Chargers team really exceeded expectations into the season, that they were beating the teams that they were supposed to outside of the Arizona Cardinals. So the Chargers knew that the first step was to beat the teams that were scheduled on, that were basically the simple wins that the Chargers knew that they needed to win. Now, the Arizona Cardinals game, as I've said, was kind of a WTF game for the Chargers, which after last year, they had the Tennessee Titans in week 3, which we turned around, and that was a WTF game alone in itself, with the Titans, where Ryan Tannehill threw for several picks, and yet the Titans still rallied to beat the Chargers last year. So a team that went 5-12 exceeded expectations, going 11-6. Now, through this, the Chargers only managed to go 2-5 against opponents with records over 500. Now, this leaves it at least in a positive note for the Chargers moving forward into next season. The fact that they were able to beat the teams that they were supposed to outside of Arizona and at least play somewhat competitive, because we know that their loss to the Pittsburgh Steelers was a much more physical game. It tested them, but they knew that they had to go up against that match. And then at the same time, losing twice to the Kansas City Chiefs, eventually this team is going to end up beating them. And at some point, Jim Harbaugh will be putting his statement on some certain changes happening in the AFC West. But then another game, the Hard Bowl against the Baltimore Ravens, another tough, talented team in the AFC, where eventually Jim Harbaugh is going to get the best of his brother John at some point. We don't know what that might be. It might be something looking forward to into next season, but that still kind of holds itself out. So in the end, we're very proud of this team. The fact that they were able to come in here with uncertainty, play with house money after they have gotten rid of a lot of existing contracts that were expensive, injury liabilities, and all of that, just to try to shape up a culture that is all instilled in winning, that's all instilled in physical gameplay, at the same time is all about elevating others. No elevators intended. It's all going to be steps from here. We'll take the stairs. That's what Jim Harbaugh set together, was reshaping this culture, getting this team back up on track. And I can only imagine what Joe Ortiz could possibly do with this organization come the next offseason, with free agency around the corner. The team potentially having 115 million in cap space with 10 draft picks going into the NFL draft. This is where the Chargers can't afford to not ace. This is this is initially the year where it's time to get serious and it's time to get the jump. Get playmakers up on offense, reshape an interior O-line that was just decimated with pass rushes that were coming in, allowing pressures, quarterback hits, and sacks, and also continue to build upon continuity on defense. And especially with some impactful players from Poona Ford to Tier Tart to Denzel Perryman to Elijah Molden to Tarheeb Still, the rookies, and also Cam Hart, but multiple others. And then, of course, the unbelievable season and the journey of Lad McConkey. So there is all sorts of positives that's trending in the right direction for the Chargers for the future. But all we have to do, and we know that the playoff loss really stung for this team and especially for all of its players. But rest assured, Charger fans, this team is going to get themselves upright. They're going to recoup, refocus, and rebuild themselves to potentially making some serious noise coming to the 2025 season next year. Hope on it. Keep your heads up high. This is where the Chargers' future begins from here. That's all I got here on Chargers Syndicate. Like, subscribe, hit the bell button, keep you up to date on future and past videos. Jake Silva signing off. Have a great rest of your day, and make sure to keep a lookout on future videos as well. And always remember to bolt up no matter what.